Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition, and we're still in the Winter Palace, and I still need to get my court approval up, which I hope that's going to happen.
I cannot believe you danced 4 times with Cyril de Montfort.
I cannot believe you did not dance at all. You spent the entire evening drinking port and glowering like a Ferelden turnip.
We should have stayed at home. This was such a mistake.
Okay.
You must admit, the work
Okay.
done in Cumberland is revolutionary.
I have yet to see the device,
What work?
but the ambassador to Navarre will talk of nothing else.
I'm going to look around one more time before going to speak to those people, those important high-ups.
Interesting.
Oh, what's this?
Did you see that knife-eared servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
What are you on about? Gaspard's clandestine meeting, explore the trophy room, okay? But
Is it
how?
true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
Well, I am. And you know the stories I
I'd
could
wager I
tell,
have better
just...
tales than anything you've heard.
I told you, Philippe.
Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
It is. You should talk to Callum. Ooh, okay. But let's ask. Tell me what story you
I'm
heard.
curious. What did you hear about the fight with the Archdemon?
They say the army of the Inquisition fought a desperate stand at Haven against the forces of an old god. As the battle raged, you faced down evil incarnate. Spell against spell. Its forces had you trapped. And you cast down a mountain upon the Archdemon and escaped.
Even if a tenth of that is true, it's a remarkable feat.
Maybe you should talk to Callum
If you'd
about
like,
it.
Commander Cullen could give you all the details of that battle. He's in the ballroom.
Really? But I shouldn't leave my post.
You'd only be gone a moment.
Philippe, the world is coming to an end. If we don't hear this story now, we'll never have a chance.
You're right. Thank you, Inquisitor.
Woohoo.
Let's go.
Yeah, shoo, go away. Wow, okay. I can get in.
I
What?
should look around.
Scandalous something. And Caprice in. I don't think I have time to look around because I cannot afford to lose any court approval here. So I'm just going to be very quick. Pick up everything and leave. I can't open that, damn it. Alright then. I'm out. Whew. What more? Ooh. Where? More scandalous letters. Nothing else. Can I eavesdrop over here? It's usually there. No? Okay. What's up here? Thingies. New
Gaspard
thingies.
wants another bottle of brandy. We'd better have 2 or 3 at the ready.
Alright.
Is it my imagination? Or are there more Inquisition honor guards now than there were before?
You're seeing things.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
You should have considered that before threatening
Let's look
to
in
burn
there.
them all in their homes.
More letters. I think it will take me up to 100. It will be enough. What's that? More letters. And I guess more. Let's look outside here. Maybe I will hear some whispers. What's up here? Nothing really. Let's toss the coins. That's all? Okay. I only have one statue right now.
I hope not.
Hey, what's that? I didn't see that before. Okay, no eavesdropping or anything here.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the
What about here? More.
What Gaspard said to Germain. His own uncle.
What? Ooh, eavesdrop, okay.
Well, that's useful.
What is it here? They left them just everywhere, like out in the open. They just write them and leave them there on purpose, just to create scandals.
Where is that lazy elf? I sent him down to the cellar for more
Shush
wine
up.
hours
How
ago.
does things look out there? Are the negotiations over yet?
Both the Empress and the
Hmm. I think I'm done over here. Let's look around in the vestibule one more time. No eavesdrop.
Your investments seem to be paying off.
Don't give me
War
that.
encourages
That's the
armies
way
to
you
borrow
said you.
coin. No one wants to lose their country because they were afraid of interest rates.
I am not.
Let's go and talk to those people. What is that? Nothing. The ballroom. I'm also curious to see how much those letters are going to increase my court approval, so I want to talk to Leliana.
Pause. Lady Inquisitor.
Oh, you talk now. What do you
I'd
think
like
of
your
the ball?
opinion of this gathering, milady.
It's doomed to fail, of course. Celene knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Okay. Seen anything
Have you noticed
interesting?
anything odd this evening?
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear. A shame. They are so pleasantly decorative.
Maybe this will give me some court approval. Let's
Would you care
try.
to dance, Lady Mantillon?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
Okay,
Good
maybe.
evening, milady.
Good evening. Ooh, I have an operation.
Mistress Nightingale,
And
what a pleasure to see you again. You look radiant.
Marquis, it's been far too long. How's your family in Valchevin?
No complaints, my dear, no complaints. You must come to the chateau to see the girls. They will be overjoyed.
Oh, I've missed them very much. Little Sylvie must be 10 now, no?
11. And already up to my elbow. Oh, how they grow.
Perhaps I shall call on you soon.
Excellent. Now I must dance with the Dowager. It was lovely to see you, my dear.
okay.
Ugh. So many crimes of fashion.
I found
Yeah,
this
I
out.
have
I'm
information
not
for
sure
you.
of its value.
The things courtiers get up to.
Yes! It's 100! Wow, okay.
Is it true
Let's just talk.
Inquisitor was headed out of the Fade by Andraste?
Maybe. Hi, Briala.
Inquisitor Lavalin. How many of the guests have mistaken you for a kitchen servant? You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
You'll see. Just to talk. Can I ask about the
I want
talks
to
to
know
you
more
then?
about the peace talks.
Is she even going to give me a straight answer if I ask that? What are
are you
your
hoping
goals?
to gain from tonight's negotiations?
A voice. Simple enough, isn't it? My people have none. We've lived for centuries amid the lowest ranks of society. No one hears us. No one sees us. If the elves of Halam Shiral were elevated, if we had an elven noble at court, we'd have recognition. A voice.
And you want to be that? Only one noble will make difference, you
How
think?
much can a single member of the court do?
It won't remake the world overnight, if that's what you're asking. Our problem is invisibility. The people in power are used to ignoring us. We're not actors. We're scenery. We need elves in positions where they can't be overlooked. We need to force humans to take us seriously.
And how do you propose
How will
we
you
do
persuade
that?
the Empress to elevate an elf to nobility?
It is already in place. Celene knows she needs us to tip the balance of the civil war in her favor. All we have to do is wait. She'll exhaust her other options and come to us for help. Then we'll name our price.
Yeah, you're probably going to be
I
the
assume
noble.
the role of elevated noble will fall to you, Milady Briala.
Let's be honest, Inquisitor. The sole elven noble in the court isn't going to have a position of power and luxury. But that's the future. We need to focus on the task at hand.
What if the Empress is
If Celene were
killed?
killed, what would happen to your plans?
Assuming I'm not the one blamed, it would be precarious. I've been working on Gaspard, but he's like a charging bull. It would be easier to rein him in if I had something that could hurt him.
And
I had a
what about
question
you? Tell me
you,
about you.
Briala.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. And so that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
Okay, but you and Celene were
I've been told
lovers.
you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monger, Inquisitor. I suppose your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celene and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now.
What's your
Who are
story?
you?
How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
Empress Celene and I have history.
Yeah, we just talked about
There was
it.
a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
And what
What do you
happened?
mean, we had a falling out?
She betrayed me. Turned me over to the guards on a trumped-up charge to save her political reputation. It wasn't personal. It's the game. That's how all Orlesians justify these things to themselves. It wouldn't do to let the court know she had an elven friend.
So if the war negotiations fail, what's
If
going
she
to
doesn't
happen
bring
to
you
you?
back to her side, what do you intend to do?
I have contingency plans. I'm not a child putting all my hopes on a single ball. This evening gives me access to Duke Gaspard. He's challenging. Not as progressive or persuadable as his cousin. But with time and sufficient blackmail, he might work with us.
So is there a way for me to make Briala gain favors? For the ruler that I choose and make them work together somehow, maybe, so I can both say elves and the Orlais? We will see.
You just told me you have reason to betray the Empress.
I know it's
Yeah.
incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celene than I. But if she died after inviting me here, the court would certainly pin her death on me. An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
No, I agree. Ooh, is this
I
your
found
locket?
an elven locket hidden among Celene's things. This isn't yours, is it?
Let me see that. She kept this. What was she thinking? If Gaspard had found this, it would have ruined her.
Maybe it is
It might have
sentimental.
meant something to her.
Maybe it did. She held on to it.
She still loves her, but I know that Celene really betrayed her, like hard. Like I don't know if she can forgive her, but it is up to her, not to me. We will see. Can I ask? I already asked about the talks, right? There's nothing more. Yes, and I learned some
You might be
things.
interested in what I found.
It's something on Gaspard. It's in. Should I? Maybe not yet.
We'll speak more later.
Okay, we'll tell
Ambassador.
Aketer.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Okay, I'm not going to give up on my information yet. Let's talk to them all. Ooh, Celene! Can I talk to you? Not really. I have to talk to her ladies' light? Okay.
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor?
We are always delighted to speak with you, of course.
Her Imperial
Delighted.
Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Ooh! I'm not going to miss this chance to
I
see
made a
what's going to
fascinating
happen.
discovery. An elven locket in the Empress's vault.
Oh dear. That is very interesting.
I'll get Her Majesty.
Inquisitor, I regret that we did not have time to speak earlier. No doubt you have questions about many things.
You valued that locket,
I found
maybe?
an elven locket sealed in the palace vault. You must have considered it quite valuable.
It was sentimental. I don't know why I kept it. It was a foolish thing to do.
Why did you part ways with
What
her?
made the two of you part ways? She wanted change, and she thought I should deliver it. My word is law, Inquisitor, but laws don't command people's hearts. Culture does not transform itself overnight. I failed her. I should have dared more. But the past, like so many things, is beyond my command.
What about the future? If you still love her, try and see if she's going to forgive you. You can try. And maybe by that way I can make them work together.
Maybe you kept it because you still care for Briala.
Perhaps I do. But I cannot put her above all the people of my empire. Dispose of the locket
I know
however
that,
you
but
like. It means nothing to me.
that didn't work well. Okay. Let's talk to
Is
them.
there something we may do for you?
We do so enjoy speaking with you.
We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
Okay. So that was really something that they let me to speak to her. I found something, you found what? Let's discuss alliance
If the evening ends
first.
favorably for the Empress, how does the Inquisition benefit?
Her Imperial Majesty brings the might of the Olesian Empire with her friendship.
She is also a respected diplomat and world leader. She can forge alliances for you with Rivain, Antiva, the Underfels.
And she throws the best parties.
I'd
So
like
what
to
about
know
the
more
talks
about
then?
the negotiations.
What are
is the
Celine's
Empress
goals?
trying to
Tell me.
accomplish with the negotiations?
Peace is her only objective, Inquisitor.
Gaspard and Briala are driven by personal ambitions, but those desires threaten the safety of all Olesians.
The war must
I'm
end
aware.
tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
So how do you
What's
think the
happening with
things are
peace
going?
talks now?
Things do not look promising.
The Grand Duke is as stubborn as always. He will not accept anything but victory in battle.
But the night is young, and Her Majesty will do everything she can to persuade him.
Perhaps you could
I
tell
have
me
questions.
something
So tell me about yourself
We
then,
haven't been properly
right?
introduced. How rude of us to forget.
Milady Inquisitor, may I present Lady Couteau?
And Lady Colombe.
And of course, Lady Fleur. We are the Empress's ladies-in-waiting.
That's all then. Tell me
I'd like
about
to know more
Celene.
about Empress Celene.
Her Majesty has held the throne since she was just 16 years old.
She is respected and beloved, not just in Orlais, but across Thedas.
She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
Okay.
My
What you found?
investigations turned up something interesting.
It's about Gaspard. It's about Briala.
Good evening.
I still need to think
Until
about
next
it.
time, Inquisitor.
But I am hooked up on the idea that
Enjoy the
I can make Briala and Celene work together. Not going to talk to me, okay? Let's talk to Gaspard first. See what is he really on to. But he is leading, I think he might be the one leading Tevinter assassins into the court, and that's not acceptable.
My friend,
We'll see if I'm right on
come
that.
in, have a drink. What can I do for you? You've been busily charming the court, I see.
I'm your friend now. Tell me about
More
yourself.
about you.
All of Orlais knows my story. But you, my friend, are far too sensible to be Orlesian. The heart of it is
What do you
simple.
mean?
I am the rightful heir to the throne of Orlais. But my cousin, Celene, is a politician, while I am a man of action. She charmed the Council of Heralds. They gave the crown to her, and while it looks fetching on her, I intend to take it back.
So tell me about you being
What's your
the
claim
true
to
heir.
the throne?
The 100 Days Cough swept Valroya in 877. It killed thousands of children, royalty and commoner alike. There are only 3 living grandchildren of Emperor Judicael I. Myself, my sister Floriane, and Celene. And I am the eldest. By rights, the crown should have passed to me.
But how did
If you're the
Celene
rightful
take power
heir,
then?
how did Celene become Empress?
I am the oldest, but I lack the Valmont name. My mother was the late Emperor's sister. Celene is a Valmont. Her honored father was my mother's brother. But she is the youngest. When there is any doubt surrounding the line of succession, the matter falls to the Council of Heralds. Celene outplayed me, forming alliances on the Council for support. So they passed over me in her favor.
But that's how it works, right? So she wanted the throne and played right out to take it. So I don't see anything wrong about it. Winning favors, it's politics, right? You want her
Just what are you
dead, maybe?
claiming? Her crown or her head?
If Celene loses her head, it will not be my doing. I want my empire. I do not wish harm on my cousin, but I would not weep at her demise.
You say so. Will you talk
I have a
politics
question
with
about
me?
the peace talks.
Oh, your sister names you traitor. Wait.
What
Tell
are you
me about
hoping
your
to achieve
politics.
at the negotiations?
I intend to take back what is rightfully mine. Celene stole the crown through politicking, but I am the rightful emperor of Orlais. The empire has been mired in intrigue for too long. We need a clear course of action.
What action
Like
did you
what?
have in mind?
The empire is declining. We cannot allow Nevarra and Ferelden to chip away our borders. I will see Orlais return to glory as the strongest nation in Thedas.
Do you want more
intend to
war?
return to expansionism.
I like to solve problems in the simplest manner.
Nah, I don't like that, my friend. Not at all. So, what happens if
If
Celene
something were to
dies?
happen to the Empress, how would that change your plans?
Celene has not declared an heir. If the Maker called her home, the crown would fall to me. But the Council of Heralds would try to implicate me in any misfortune. If they succeeded, the crown could pass to my sister, or one of our more distant cousins.
So how are the talks going then?
Been so far?
The port won't last the evening, I'm afraid. We will end the night with nothing settled. Which should surprise nobody, but it will disappoint my sister. I don't know why she had such high hopes for this ball. Florian always was hopelessly optimistic.
Okay. And
I discovered
let's see
something
what
you
do I
might be
have
interested in.
here. I got something on Briala, on Celene. Should I tell him about that? But
I discovered something
I found
you might
something
be interested in.
interesting. Let's see how is he going
It's
to
about
react.
you, in fact. There's a Council of Heralds emissary in the servants' quarters, stabbed to death with your knife.
No. That's impossible. Who would try to pin
Really?
such a crime on me? The elf? It seems unlike Celene.
You really didn't do that? You
Won't
threatened the
tell me why
council?
you were threatening the members of the Council of Heralds?
The language of politics, Inquisitor. If you cannot bribe politicians, you threaten them into backing down. Most of the Council are Celene's lapdogs. There was little chance I could win their support any other way.
You snuck men in
I have the
tonight?
orders issued to your general to sneak troops into the palace.
Of course I did. The Winter Palace is hardly neutral ground for our peace talk. I would be disappointed in Celene if she were not using this opportunity to set a trap. And while we rarely agree on anything, I have never yet been disappointed in our Empress.
Okay then. I decided actually I don't
We'll
want to
speak later,
support him.
Gaspard.
So I am
Another
going to
time.
give the information on him to Briala and Celene both. Let's start with Celene. I'm sure that Briala cannot become the Empress.
Something we may do for
So
We do so enjoy speaking with you.
We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
okay.
My
found
investigations
something.
turned up something interesting. It concerns
About
the
Gaspard.
Grand Duke. I
Sneaking in
intercepted orders
soldiers.
to his general to sneak soldiers into the palace tonight.
How could he behave so dishonorably?
He would attack the Empress and break all the binding rules of hospitality?
I thought there were more handsome chevaliers on the dance floor than there should be.
So and he
He's
threatened
made
the
a lot of
council.
threats to the Council of Heralds.
The Grand Duke is all talk, Inquisitor.
Very loud talk, accompanied by swords.
He has never had any skill at the game.
And I think he's
I
a
found
traitor.
Gaspard's knife in the servants' quarters. It was used to murder a council emissary. His own sister told me that he intends to assassinate the Empress tonight.
You quite certain of this?
That would be treason.
Yes.
How scandalous!
There must be some mistake.
Do you have proof of this? Something Her Majesty can take to the nobles?
You must find proof so she can arrest Gaspard. She would never call off negotiations, even to save her own life.
My
Do I have more?
investigations turned up something interesting.
Ooh, let's not talk about
Good evening.
Briala.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade!
Let's give the information on
again.
Gaspard to
Given any thought to what I said?
Briala too. We can discuss
What
an
exactly did
alliance.
the Inquisition get by moving things in your favor?
My spy network doesn't span just the Dales, Inquisitor. It spans the Empire. And even expands beyond its borders. Ears like these don't miss much. Help us, and the secrets of half of Thedas could be within your grasp.
Okay.
What exactly would the Inquisition get by...
My spy
Isn't it the same
ears
thing?
like these don't
Okay,
miss
okay.
much. Help us, and the secrets
I
of
have
half
learned
of Thedas.
some things.
You might be interested in what I've found.
On
It's about
Gaspard.
Gaspard. He's been
Let's spill
threatening
it
the
out
nobles
all.
and the Council of Heralds.
Typical. Gaspard's always been a bully, regardless of the Chevalier Code.
And he's
I
sneaking in
found orders
troops.
issued to his general to sneak troops into the palace.
My people reported Chevaliers skulking around where they shouldn't be. It's a foolish move if he doesn't succeed. Sneaking men in is easy. Getting them out unnoticed is not.
And
You think
servants
Gaspard
speak.
was behind the murder of that council emissary and the Tevinter agents in the servants' wing?
Gaspard is ruthless. He wants the throne, but to conspire with Tevinter? That's low even for him. If you intend to stop him, you'll need irrefutable proof. His supporters will accept nothing less. Celene will never end the talks until she has no other choice.
I have the knife, right? But I guess it does not prove that he is the traitor. Okay.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Find material in the royal wing to blackmail Gaspard or Briala or probably Celene. Alright then. We're doing fine. I am at 100 court approval.
Inquisitor?
What should I do? Ooh! Okay, I got the Caprice coin. Can I get in there?
We can only hope Celene prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us.
Let's look around one more time before getting in there. Should I look into that servants' quarters one more time? If I do, I'll probably do it off recording. And I'll come back to you explaining things probably.
Gaspard wants another bottle of brandy.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
I guess nothing else. So I'm guessing that I'll just going to finish the episode here and go into the royal quarters at the beginning of the next one.
Where is everybody?
So let's meet again, people, in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.